Hi guys, Rachel here with the Cackling Moon. Welcome. I am so excited to finally do this video. I have been wanting to do this for some time. I am going to be showing you guys my beachy finds. I'm also going to show you guys new crystals that I obtained within the last few weeks from doing some crystal shopping. But I really wanted to show you guys my beachy finds. I know I have some mermaids out there that follow me, and I just thought you guys would really appreciate it. So when my husband and I were on vacation, we went to the beach and I collected ocean water and I put it in this big ass mason jar. And everything that I found on the beach while I was walking the tide pools or just walking the ocean or some stuff my husband found, I put it in my jar, and I figured this was going to be my little piece of the ocean to bring home with me. Sometimes I lay the jar on its side on my dresser. I keep this on my dresser by my bed so I can look at it. Sometimes I keep it upright. I just love the way it sounds. It's so relaxing. But I wanted to kind of go through what I found. So I don't think I'm going to take everything out because there's quite a few things, and I don't want to make a mess, but I do have some paper towels laid out here just in case. One thing I do want to show you guys is that I did set the intention prior to finding these things. I went to the beach with the intention of one of my friends and followers, Cancer Moon Tarot. Her name is Cindy. She brought it up to me about getting a hagstone. So I've never had one. I've always wanted a hagstone. And basically a hagstone is, it's a rock with a hole, like a perfect circle, practically. And it's naturally created by, I believe, just water, you know, the waves and all of that. So she brought it up to me and said, you know, you should find a hagstone if you find one. And, you know, you can use it in your intention work and whatnot. People use it for different things. So I was like, ooh, that would be kind of fun to find. And I actually found one. I actually found three. So I had told my husband, hey, if you see a rock, because there was a lot of like little, you know, rocks and stuff along the shoreline. And I told him, if you see one with like a perfect circle in it, grab it for me. So I had asked, you know, the ocean, I asked Mother Nature, Spirit, whatever you want to call, to bring me a hagstone. As silly as it sounds, I was like, bring me a hagstone. And I actually found one. So that was pretty cool. I also found lots of beautiful goodies. I don't even know if I should say found. I think it was just kind of like the ocean's gift to me is how I see it. So let me just show you guys what I got. First off, the hagstones. So one of the hagstones here, see how it's like a perfect circle? And you can kind of see other circles made in this stone from all of the waves. I freaking love this one because of this shape. It just kind of looks like a little fish, doesn't it? Like a little Pisces stone. So that is a hagstone. I'm really excited about this one. It's smooth and it's kind of heavy. But I really thought that was pretty neat. I've never had one of these, so I was excited. Here's another one. This one my husband found. The circle there, it's not quite perfect, unless like by the angle that you look at it, but you could see all of the other circles that were forming. Had this rock still stayed where it was, you know, with the constant waves hitting at it, eventually these would have eroded to create more holes. And I'm sure there was a little sea creature living within it at one point. But that was another stone that my husband found. And then the other hagstone, let me see if I could get it out. So I haven't opened this since we came back from the beach. So I gotta be careful because I don't want to spill my ocean water. Do I dare smell it? It smells like fish ocean, like like ocean water. Okay. So I'm using chopsticks because I have tongs, but I really don't want to use tongs. I mean, I use those for cooking. So I'm using chopsticks because these are, I could throw them away. But let me show you the other one. So these are going to be wet because they're in the water, obviously. But this was another hagstone that I found. And so this one was pretty cool because I should probably get more. I have paper towels here, but I should probably get more. This one has multiple multiple circles, holes, whatever you want to call it. So I thought this one was pretty cool. So there's that one. Let me get more paper towel because I'm probably going to be making a mess. So I just want to make sure. Starla, get away from the tree. She is like always by the tree, you guys. She loves it. Okay. So those are my hagstones. Super excited for them. Really, really excited to have them. When you set an intention and then the universe gives you what you ask for, it's just always a cool thing. Okay. Whew. It smells kind of like it smells like the ocean, but it kind of reminds me because I used to have a lot of fish growing up, so it kind of smells like fish water. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all these out. This was a rock. One of just a quickie thing. I saw this in the sand. So it has a bunch of different rocks to it. It's really just a piece of rock. But I thought it was pretty cool looking. It looks cool in the water, like the different colors of it. My husband found this shell for me. Looks like a little earthworm or worm there, but it's not. My husband found this one when he was wading through the water. So it's actually a piece of a oyster shell or a clam shell. But I thought it was pretty cool looking because it has like all of these weird looking wavy things, and it just has like pieces of coral, and it's just ocean, right? So there's that. I was really excited when he found that one. And then I just have a bunch of pieces. Let me pull these out. I just have a bunch of pieces that are coral. I was finding a lot of coral pieces on the ocean floor, or on the ocean floor, I wish, on the sand. And they're just so cool. Like it's coral. I don't know. It just looks so freaking cool. So every single time I saw one, like I grabbed it. This one looks pretty cool. This one's more of like a peachy, lighter color. I love it. I just love this stuff, you guys. I get so excited for like just finding things at the beach. It was such a fun vacation. It was exactly what I needed. Like I definitely needed some of that time away. So here's some more coral. Here's a smaller piece. Some shells, and it's just kind of weird how you see it. Like it's coral, but sometimes there's pieces of shell stuck to it. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone, This one's a larger piece. It actually kind of looks like a bone or a skeleton, but it's not. It's all coral. But it's just so weird looking. Let's see. I know there's some shells. So aside from coral pieces, I did find seashells. Those are going to be harder to get because they're not as chunky, but here's one. So I did find some seashells, like a perfect shell. And here's another cool one. Whoop. Oh my goodness. Oh, dang it, I just had it. Here's another one. A barn. This one is what is this? Is this oyster? That's pretty because it's kind of like shiny on the inside. You would think I would know my proper terms for the names of these shells, and I don't. I don't. Here's another piece of coral. This one was one that looked like it had some pieces of seashell stuck to it too. I don't know, I love this stuff. Oh, I love it. And then there's just more shells. There's just pieces of shells, like some were broken. One of them actually looked like a tentacle, but it's not. It's a coral. But let me see if I can get him out. When I saw it on the floor, like on the sand, I was scared to pick it up because I was like, ooh, is it like alive? But it's coral. But it looks kind of like a little tentacle or a but it's definitely coral. Let's see. Oh, this was a cool looking shell. This one definitely, there was like a little animal living in it at one point, not when I grabbed it. Because it has, you could, oh, so much water came out. Because it has an opening, you could see kind of pretty much through it. So I'm sure that a little snail or something probably was living in this at one point. That's pretty cool. I am such a nerd. I freaking nerd out through this stuff, you guys. This was a pretty shell too. The color of it. And then again, you have like a little piece of coral, or it could have been an animal that died. I don't know. It's not alive though. And then just, yeah, the rest of the stuff in here was just little odds and ends. I want to get this shell out though so I could show you. It was pretty cool. This one, again, like you have like that pretty, like rainbowy looking side to it. And then this side you had an actual, like this was one too. I thought it was an animal, but it's actually a piece of coral stuck to it. Coral or shell or another piece of shell, or I don't know, but doesn't that look like it would be a little animal? And I thought at first, like when I saw it on the sand, I was like, ooh, what if that's a little animal or a piece of an octopus or something? But it wasn't. It's completely hard. So I don't know what it was. I'm assuming it's coral, but it just looks cool. So the rest of the stuff in here is basically more pieces of coral or like shells, but that were broken. And then my husband found, let me see if I put it in here. Oh, I don't think I put it in here. My husband found another shell, but I think I'm keeping it in my wallet because it was really cute, really perfect. And then you guys, this is the best part of my beachy find. This sucker it rolled up on a wave, brought it up, it rolled up and it was like on the sand and there was another wave coming. So I grabbed for it and look at this gorgeous piece of the ocean. This is coral shells. There's some rocks in here. There was a lot of sand sand still falls out of it. It's just a freaking ocean gift. A gift of the ocean, a gift from my whale guides to me. That's basically the way I took it. But yeah, there's sand, there's like shell pieces and rocks and coral, and it's just fucking gorgeous. So I keep this one on my little, ooh, see all the sand that came out? I keep that on my table. So I have a little, kind of like a little decorative table that I have by my front door, and I keep it there with my candle. So I don't know, I just freaking love stuff like this. Like, I've never found anything this gorgeous and huge. I gasped so loudly when I saw it roll up from the wave, and I just knew that's mine. So I dove for it and I had to have it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop my little pieces back into the water here, because that is where they're going to stay. Even this big sucker. And I'm gonna keep this hagstone in there too. Okay, and close you up. There we go. So my little jar of wonders, and I just keep it laid on the side like this on my bedside table. Sometimes I stand it up, but I fucking love it. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. Okay, let me clean off the water here, and I'm gonna throw those guys away. Put this over here so I don't crack it. And let's show you my crystals. So give me a moment. Okay, you guys, so I also got crystals. I've obtained quite a few. This is like within the last 2 months. I think I kind of already, I think I've shown you this one. But I'll show it to you guys again. I don't know what it is. I forgot already what it is, so please forgive me. It looks like selenite, but there's something else to it too, so I don't think it's selenite. But it's freaking gorgeous. And I just liked it because of the way it looked, to be honest. I just like the white, it's just really pretty. And then all of this on this other side, you probably can't tell, but all of this is like druzy. So it's freaking gorgeous. I wish I knew what it was. I would have to go back on my order to look, but I won't have time for that. These crystals were all bought either from Pretty Crystals or True Love Crystals. So those are like my 2 faves right now to buy crystals from. So this was from I'll show you everything I bought from Pretty Crystals first. So this one was from Pretty Crystals. Here's like a druzy amethyst. And I bought this one because it looks like a hand. It looks like a little mitten, but it kind of reminds me of the hamsa. So that's why I got this one. Super, super cute. But it's a druzy amethyst. And who doesn't want amethyst? There's also other crystal on there. I think that's clear quartz. But it's so gorgeous. And it shimmers like crazy. I also got a druzy amethyst heart, which I use it as a bowl. Kind of like a little plate or a bowl for my smaller crystals. And this one isn't as purple. This one is more purple. See the difference? This one's more darker, but still gorgeous. So I use it as a bowl because I also have little tiny crystals, or like, you know, figurines. So from Pretty Crystals, I also bought butterflies. So this is my newest one. I have another one, but she's in my bedroom. So little blue butterfly here. I don't know what kind of crystal this is. It's probably some sort of agate. Really, really pretty. I also have a howlite Buddha, which I thought was super cute. My little howlite Buddha. His little face, he's all happy. I have a Vera Cruz crystal here. Gorgeous. Kind of like, I mean, you can easily mistake this for amethyst, but it's Vera Cruz. I don't know. I just thought it was pretty. So I have that on my little bowl. She was also selling moons. This was the last one, actually. So of course, this is a clear quartz moon. Of course, I had to snag this one up because Hello, Cackling Moon. Is this everything? Oh no, I also got my smoky quartz puffy heart from Pretty Crystals. So this is how thick it is. It's a nice thick crystal, but it's a smoky quartz puffy heart. It's very, very translucent and gorgeous rainbows. There's a ton of rainbows inside of it. She's beautiful. I love to hold her and meditate. So that's like one of my grounding crystals. And then also from Pretty Crystals, Jenna has a YouTube, so you could look up Jenna Ellis on YouTube, and she has a YouTube channel. And in her videos, I think it's her Crystal Saturday videos, she'll do like a 17-second intention meditation kind of a thing. So for 17 seconds, you think about something that you want to manifest into your life. And so I use my smoky quartz heart specific for it. So freaking love it. It's gorgeous. And the last piece that I bought from Jenna or from Pretty Crystals is a opalite heart bowl. So gorgeous. I love it. So I keep like the little crystals inside of this, you know, so you could put like the Vera Cruz in here, my butterfly. I love these bowls. You could put your rings and jewelry in them. I just get so excited for stuff like this. So, and I understand opalite is not a crystal, it's glass. But I just think it's so pretty. Like, it's like a little rainbow. So I love it. The other crystals I have, so these two were a gift from Cindy, the Cancer Moon Tarot, and she gifted me little baby whales. So I thought these were so cute. There's a rose quartz and an aventurine. So they're little whales. You guys know whales are my spirit guides, and I freaking love them. They're so cute. And then these other crystals that I bought are all from True Love Crystals. So this is a natural citrine. This is just a freeform natural citrine. And when they were showing him off in their live sale, they were mentioning that he has very old wisdom, grandfather-like energy to him. That was pretty much the reason why I bought him, because of that. I'm not normally attracted to citrine. I don't know why, but I do have a couple pieces. And the fact that it's natural citrine, it's not the dyed, the heat treated amethyst, was one thing. But then when they said that he has grandfather-like energy, I was instantly thinking of the Hermit card of the tarot. So I snagged him up. He's gorgeous. He's translucent in some parts, and definitely a meditation crystal. I've already slept with him, but definitely a meditation crystal. I freaking love this guy. They also had palm stones, so I snagged a rainbow moonstone palm stone, and there's a shimmer of blue. I don't know if I have the right side. What side are you on? You could catch it better in the sunlight. The artificial lighting doesn't do it justice. There's blue, you could kind of see it, or maybe not. It's here in the bottom. It pops out more in the sunlight. There, you can kind of see it right there, but it's bigger. So it doesn't do it with the artificial lighting, but rainbow moonstone, and I love palm stones. So I love to hold palm stones when I'm doing readings for people, or I like to use palm stones for meditation, because I mean, I love to meditate with this guy, but he's a little sharp in some parts. So this isn't really something I want to roll onto on accident if I fall asleep. But rolling over a palm stone isn't going to hurt. It's smooth. So that's why I recommend palm stones for meditation. Another one I bought, I don't remember what this is called, but it's kind of like a lavender, like a light lavender crystal. It's a raw form, but unfortunately I don't remember what this one is called. So If anyone knows, leave it in the comments. It's not amethyst. I wish I remembered, but usually I see them flat. Like usually I see them in a flat form, but the name is not coming to me right now. So sorry guys. But I thought that was cool. I don't own this type of crystal, so to grab one, now I have one, so I'm happy. She was also selling moons. I wish I knew the name of this. It's a weird, starts with a CH, but I can't think of the name. It's a weird name. But it's basically the cutest freaking crescent moon and absolutely gorgeous. There was so many people that were trying to like get these moons. So I was like, I need to get one. So I didn't even care. Like there was a specific one that I wanted, but I wasn't fast enough to put in the number for it. So I just tried to get whatever one I could, and this was the one I got. He's pretty cool looking. He's a very like pale blue, and then his tip has a little bit of like a white, off-white kind of a color, but I think he's pretty. He's real pretty. So I wish I knew the name of it. Sorry guys. I know crystals, but not everything. And last but not least, I got aquamarine. These are my most recent babies. So these are free-form aquamarines. You guys know this is one of my favorite stones: aquamarine, amethyst, smoky quartz, and those are probably my top three: aquamarine, amethyst, and smoky quartz. But these guys are so pretty. This one, you have to see it in natural lighting, but this one has some shimmers. Oh my God, so gorgeous. This one I have been meditating with so much. He's chunkier and he's fucking beautiful, more pale. And they're so soothing, you guys. Like aquamarine is such a soothing stone. It's so good for anxiety. It's so good for, just calming your nerves. Oh my God. It's a communication stone, and it's just so soft and soothing. And so I totally recommend it. And if you're an ocean lover like I am, aquamarine is like the mermaid stone. So I have two pieces. I was trying to win a third. So the thing with these live sales is like, they'll put up the stone and then the name of it or the price, and you have to, the first person who puts the name of it or snags sold gets it. So I mean, sometimes these live sales, there's like hundreds of people in there, and so you're just trying to like get the one that you can. But I was lucky enough to snag two, so 2 is better than 0. I was trying to get a third one because I'm obsessed with aquamarine. Like I can never find it, or it's very rare to see people selling it. So whenever someone has it, it's like, oh, I have to snag a piece. So fucking love it. It's so gorgeous. So yeah, you guys, those are my new crystals that I've added to my collection. My collection has really been changing. I'm finding like I'm not afraid to spend the money on something that I really, really want. So these are more smaller pieces, but I obtained some large pieces this year, thanks to Pretty Crystals. But freaking love my crystals. Like every one that I buy, there's a reason for it. There's an intention. I don't usually buy like the little tumbled pieces. Like I usually like to buy specific pieces for specific reasons. It's just stuff that's different. And I freaking love them. And oh my God, just to have these moons, they're so cute. Like for cackling moon. Oh my God. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It was just a little bit of something extra and something different to put up for you guys to enjoy. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, please leave a comment below. I look forward to talking to you guys and answering your questions, and I will see you guys in my next video, hopefully very soon. Bye guys.